So the wait is finally over, guys. The OnePlus 6 is here and the beast packs a lot of great features for the decent price. So in this video I'm going to give you the full review of the OnePlus 6 along with the honest opinion that is it worth to buy the OnePlus 6 or you should go for another budget flagship at this price point. So without wasting any time, let's tap right into the video. So let's start with the overall specs first. So if you look at the phone packs a really beautiful display, which is the optic AMOLED display from the OnePlus 6, and the display is of 6.28 inches, or you can say 6.3 inches, and is really beautiful and has vibrant colors along with some really good sharp. Other than that, the phone packs 845, which is obvious in all the flagships of 2018, and it is highly optimized in battery saving along with really good performance and is about 5 to 10% faster than the previous Snapdragon 835. Along with that, you have two variants of the phone, which is 8 gigs with 128 gigs of storage or 56 gigs of storage, or you can go with the 6 gigs of RAM along with 64 gigs of storage. It's up to you, but both are more than enough for your daily needs. Other than that, the phone has a really beautifully placed and beautifully shaped fingerprint sensor on the back along with dual cameras, which is a 16 megapixel primary camera along with a 20 megapixel secondary camera. The only issue in these cameras is that the second camera, which is a 20 megapixel camera, is not known to have optical image stabilization or electronic image stabilization, as it is not mentioned by the OnePlus 6 company. But if you look at the first, which is the primary camera on the rear, which is a 16 megapixel camera with f1.7 aperture, it is optically stabilized along with really good performance and has really good results, but still it isn't better and cannot compete with the Google Pixel, but it is a really good camera at the price point. The main feature of this phone, I think, is the price and the features that you're getting. This is the most cheapest plus premium budget flagship, as it only cost about 520 euros, or you can say about $500 to $550 in US, and the features that you get are outstanding. It nearly lacks the same features as the S9 or the S9 Plus, or even in some cases it is better than the iPhone 10. Other than that, the phone has all the simple features in store for us, like all the sensors, 4G connectivity along with LTE, and the camera on the front is a 20 megapixel camera, which is pretty good and can produce some decent portraits along with some decent selfies. And the phone is packing the Android 8.1 Oreo, which has a skin over it, which is the Oxygen OS, which is a pretty good skin as it does not have any bloatware and looks really cool. Along with that, it makes the interface more faster and simple to use, which makes this interface the best of the custom interfaces on Android version. And also the phone has a 3300 mAh battery, which is pretty good at this price point, and it can easily go up to 1 day of heavy usage, and if you are using it lightly or you don't have any workloads on the phone, you can easily go to about 1.5 days, which is pretty good at this price point. Other than that, phone comes in 3 colors, which is the midnight black, the mirror black, and the silk white. But personally, I like the midnight black, as the phone has a glass back, but in the midnight color it just feels like brushed aluminium, which is pretty good at this price point. Along with that, it really gives a premium look in the hand, and the angular design on the back really gives a good grip while holding the OnePlus 6 in the hand. So that was all for the overall specs of the phone. Now let's get into the main specs. So it's time for my honest opinion. Honestly, I think the phone is pretty good and the company's point of view is pretty good as well, because the phone packs quite a good set of features along with some really decent price. And if you compare it to the expensive flagships, the phone really stands out and does not miss out on anything. The design, it's premium. The storage, it's massive. The camera, it's absolutely gorgeous, which makes the phone really stand out. But the best feature that I liked about this phone is definitely firstly the massive storage, which I think this is the only regular phone which has it. And along with that, the shape and the build of the phone. The build is so good that if you take this phone in the midnight black color, you can see the original OnePlus 6 in your hand and you can feel the original premiumness of the phone, as the color is really outstanding, and I think it is better than the Samsung Galaxy's S9 Lilac Purple. It is my honest opinion. I don't know that if you people like it or hate it, but personally I really like the midnight black. Other than that, the phone has just updated all the features according to the new year, and all the chipsets has been updated and are a little bit faster, and the camera is also improved from the previous versions. And other than that, there is nothing new in the phone. So that rounds up today's video. I hope you had a great time watching the video and you get the answer to is it really worth buying the OnePlus 6, and along with the beauty at a budget motto, because the phone is really a beauty at the price that you're paying for. Even the expensive flagships fail premiumness of the phone and the feel in hand. So that was all for today's video, and if you liked the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you loved it, please be sure to subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys. My name is Amaros, and I will see you